Russia's building up its military and engaging in exercises near its borders with the Ukraine, and the United States and its allies are starting to move weapons and troops into place. Is this the start of a real war, or is it just posturing? Russia doesn't want to have the Ukraine as part of NATO for the same reason that the United States didn't want to have Soviet nukes in Cuba. It's just too close for comfort. I tend to think we're not headed towards an all-out war anytime soon because of the massive amounts of infrastructure that would be destroyed. Think about what it would be like if key cities and power plants and factories were hit by a supersonic missile or an EMP or a rod from God kinetic energy weapon. And remember that war damage isn't covered by insurance. And I do think that's how power thinks. The loss of life is a secondary concern. They're worried about maintaining their economic hegemony. And we can't even seem to get a decisive victory against small countries with weak militaries. Today, Biden is talking about sanctions and export controls, so that seems about right. But over the long term, I'm genuinely concerned because the US empire is caught in a classic Thucydides trap, where rising powers inevitably come into conflict with the existing hegemonic power, and historically that almost always leads to war. So the open question is, could humanity even survive an all-out war between the United States and NATO and Russia and China?